first of all, it looks a little bit like I'm starring in Runaways. Anybody? 80s reference? Back in the day? Work! Okay, so today I'm going to discuss not specifically buttons, but the ends of songs, like the last 8 bars. You know, like the beginnings of songs, like have amazing vamps. You know, like. But what about the actual ends? And I'm going to discuss this kind of further when I get more into it. But first I want to just discuss bizarre endings. So this is Guys and Dolls, which by the way is an amazing show. But the lack of a button I find fascinating. If I were a bell, you know, ding dong, and it goes da 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 da. Do you think it goes da 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 da? Bum, give me a button. It doesn't. It sort of ends, and then there's this weird, like the strings just hold a chord, and the audience is like, is it over? Okay, so this is the bizarre ending of a song I want to discuss. Here we go. Oh, let me do it right. I have to click it twice, right? Okay.
Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong.
I think it's going to end big. Is it over? Alright, so that makes me cray-cray. Here's another one. So this is the Chess concept album, which I totally love. This is the Lane Page, and it was a pop album, so they had a fade out. So first I'm going to play you what it was. You know, it was a concept album, meaning it hadn't been staged yet. They were just kind of introducing these songs to the world. And the song fades out because, you know, it's by the people from ABBA or ABBA. And it's a natural pop fade out. So first listen to this, and then we'll discuss this. So this is the original version of Nobody's on Nobody's Side. Battle Chestnut. So then it came to Broadway, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait to hear what amazing ending they came up with Nobody's on Nobody's Side, because like it's a fade out, but I cannot wait to hear the amazing sassafras Broadway ending. Okay, the ending they came up with is they slowed it down. So remember, I thought it was going to be this crazy, incredible ending. They just took the last 4 bars, like, let's just kind of retard it, R-I-T-A-R-D, and then just sort of like hold the last note. Okay, so this is the amazing ending. Hopefully when it comes back to Broadway, we're going to revisit this. Tim Rice, you listening? Bjorn? Benny? Anybody? 3 ears? Here we go. Recognize your ending. Nobody's on nobody's side. So when I did the chess concert, and a side note, of course, I couldn't think of a better ending. So I just slowed it down too, but at least I told Julia Murney, I'm like, just rip the hell out of it. So we'll sort of disguise the fact that there's no actual amazing ending. So this is from the chess concert I did with Julia for the Actors Fund, you know, with Josh Groban. Here we go. Okay, so that's just bizarre endings. Now I'm going to show you Sassy Brassy. Now, what I'm trying to describe is this. When a composer writes it, because here's the thing. Composer, let's say, writes the song. And it could just end like this. This is bells ringing. Bonjour, tristesse. You know that song too? The bonjour, tristesse company. It could just been like Lee. It could have been anything. So I don't know if the composer thinks of these endings, it depends on the piece. The composer thinks of it, the orchestrator or the arranger. But my point is, I'm not talking about the melody and the lyrics. I'm talking about the actual ending of the song. So like the orchestral part, the last 8 bars of a song, once the melody's over. So like I said, it could have been Tristesse Company. It could have been anything you want. Instead, it's this really cool Sassy Brassy ending, which is used a couple of times throughout Broadway. So this is the first one here. It says. So this is the first Sassy Brassy ending. So they're kind of 3 in a row that are similar. I love this. Here we go.
To the bone, Jean, Tristesse Company.
Sassy Brassy. Now, second Sassy Brassy I'm going to play you is from, is it Sassy? Yeah, is Broadway Baby, which weirdly is like the same key. So you know she goes, bonjour tristes compagnie, da 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 da. It's the same thing on Too Big Fat Broadway Show. The only difference is it ends on the 4 instead of bells ringing. Sondheim goes, I'm looking at it. But it's the same ba-da-ba-na. It's the same sassy brassy ending as bells are ringing. So here we go. So this is the next sassy brassy. Oh, is it? Wait, what happens? I do this, right?
Working for a nice man like a Ziegfeld or a Weissman in a great big broad
Ready?
way.
Okay, so what I'm trying to get across is like the melody's over. Show the ending, the last 8 bars really helps increase or decrease the applause. That's why I was thinking like with I Were a Bell, you know, if I were a bell, da-da, it's just sort of like, do I applaud? Is it a secret? Am I intruding on a private conversation? Whereas like bum 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 bum, you're like, that's amazing. Okay, the next ending, which is so similar to Sassy Brassy, is on Broadway right now. It's the amazing ending of Darling, I'll never go away. It's the same thing. Da 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 da. It's such a perfect Broadway ending. Here we go. But like I said, they're all so similar yet so amazing. Ready? And then let me just play that. So they decided to use a blue note, and you know a blue note is. Okay, a blue note is a flatted third. 1, 2, 3. So instead of going, they go to the blue note. They go to the flatted third. So it goes major. So they go blue, blue. So hear it one more time. It's so effective. Do 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 do. Am I playing this right? Major again. Okay, why is this always the last pause? Okay, so that's Sassy Brassy ending. Weirdly, all 3 are the same, and I love them. So now the other kind of ending I love, well, there are a couple of them, but this I call it Sassy Syncopation. So it's amazing offbeats. Like I said, it's. Oh wait, stop saying like I said. You could end it any way you want. This is the end of Tonight Quintet. We're gonna rock it tonight. It could have been like, but instead. It's this really amazing sassy syncopation. Syncopation means you're on the offbeat. So instead of going, you know, bum 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 bum, it's going 1 and 2 and a bottom, bum bum bottom, and these amazing endings totally increase the applause you're gonna get because it's so exciting to listen to. Listen how just thrilling this ending is. Sassy syncopation, I call it. Okay, same sassy syncopation. By the way, finally this move comes in handy. And of Music in the Mirror. It's the same bum bum ba-dum. Listen, this Music in the Mirror, the original, Donna McKechnie, same sassy syncopation. Here we go. On the offbeats. Same bum 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 ba-dum. Same thing as tonight. Okay, now I want to talk about the terrifying half. I call it the terrifying half step. It's actually, it's very similar to, Stephen Schwartz does it a lot, where you end, like let's say your piece in this key, but you do like it's like a weird half step right before, and he does it in Pippin and Extraordinary, but it's not really terrifying, so I'm not going to actually play it, but just so you know, it's like this. Half step up, so, I love that, half step up to the ending. But it's not a scary piece, so I'm not gonna play that. The most amazing half step right now on Broadway I'm obsessed with is the end of Face to Face from Warpaint. First of all, they sound crazy. But I actually got the music, yet again it's impossible to play, but I'm just dying to sort of deconstruct how amazing it is. So they're going, standing face to, okay, this is crazy. They could have just gone standing face to face. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know why they would do that, but the point is, as you're holding, what's so cool is they're holding this last note, but what the orchestra is doing underneath it is upping what the applause is going to be, because it's so exciting. So, okay, I'm trying to play this for you. Ba, ba, ba. And then it's, and then half step up. It is such a crazily thrilling ending. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, listen to it, and then I'm going to deconstruct it one more time. But how much more boring would it have been if it's been standing face to face and just some kind of da-da-da-bum? Instead, they're holding it, and you have literally like 7 measures of crazy music. Listen to this.
Standing face to
I'm obsessed with it, and FYI, hold on. The best way really to listen to this is to do the quote-unquote choreography. It's not really choreography, but the two of them are standing. You have to watch Tony's. So they're both, their rivals are standing opposite each other, and they're singing, if only we could stand face to face, but they're not in the same. It's very Danny and Sandy in Summer Nights, but it's a much scarier version. So it's Danny and Sandy, like, we don't see each other. And then at the very, very end, they actually look at each other. Are they looking at each other? Is it all imaginary? And then they look out like, was that a dream? It so goes perfectly with the music. So every time you listen to this, you have to do the staging that I saw on the Tony Awards. Well, I also saw it live on Broadway, but it is riveting. Okay, here we go. You have to listen to it and do the staging. So don't forget, you're standing face out. You crazy look at your rival. Is she really there? Sandy, I thought you went back to Australia. And then look straight out. Okay, here we go. It says,
standing face to
oh my God, I love it. Thank you. Namaste.